All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Ethan Johnson, and I'll be the project lead for FIU. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right. Can everyone see that okay?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yes, in
Thank
my
you.
hand.
Yes.
All right. So this is the CompNeuro CREP Accelerator Program in collaboration with FIU and FSU. If you could mute your mics, please. Thank you. All right. So what is CompNeuro Society? So it's all about creating a community of people who want to use computational tools to analyze neuroscience. So I know we have a mix of people here. We have those who are on the computational side of it, computer engineers, computer science people, and then we also have those who are interested on more the neuroscience and the medicine aspect of this program. So we're hoping to bridge these two fields together, so you'll have a chance to interact with a wide variety of people. So this program is based on the CREP model, the CREP framework, which stands for Collaborative Replications and Education Project. So that is our goal with this program is to reproduce a paper that has already been published. Um, the reason why we're reproducing this paper is to validate its results. And the reason why we are doing it with students is because faculty are usually too busy to do this themselves. They're focused on their own papers. So being able to not only validate all these papers that are out here, but also being able to teach students how to code in the process kills two birds with one stone. And all of our results will be validated by not only graduate students, but also faculty as well. So this is the paper that we will be replicating is a computational model of the escape response latency and the giant fiber system of Drosophila melanogaster, which is a fly. Um, we this paper was originally done using a Python package called Neuron. And with this Python package, they're able to create a biophysical model of this circuit in the fly. So we will be trying to replicate these results using a different Python package, which is called Brian 2, to see if we can get these same results. So that is our goal with this. Now, since we are replicating a paper, we hope to share our replication results with a wide community. One way we can do that is publishing it in a journal. So there's a scientific journal created, dedicated to people replicating these papers that have already been published and then documenting if there's any discrepancies or maybe using a different Python package, you produce different results. All of this is valuable information that needs to be shared. So not only will we be replicating these results, but you'll also learn how to um, write a manuscript, how to um, document all your work, and we'll have workshops on that as well. And this journal specifically is called Rescience, which is also an undergraduate friendly journal. Um, but again, all of our work will be reviewed by graduate students and faculty as well. This program is backed by ORCA, which is the Open Research Community Accelerator, and we were granted a catalytic award to help fund this and to help secure time with graduate students and faculty so that they are able to review this code and then also to help with recruiting students to help run this program, um, so that we're able to create a supportive environment for everyone and to make sure that we always have someone available to help you learn how to code and to do this research as well. So with this, a small portion of the grant will also be for the students participating in the project with the student stipends. So we have um, three student awards of about $100, and these will be given to the three students who participate the most in the project. I'll be sending out a document later with more specifics, but it'll be given to students who attend the most workshops, um, whether that be virtually, in person, or watching the video afterwards if you're not able to attend during the Zoom time. It'll be given to students who also help code the most, and contribute the most to our GitHub repository, which, if you're thinking to yourself, what is GitHub? Do not worry. This is meant to be an introduction program. So we're going to teach you how to use GitHub and how to set it up and everything. Um, but again, it's going to be for students who help contribute to the project the most. Here's a little bit more about the team. So this is a project where we're collaborating across a lot of different institutions. So our faculty mentors will be Dr. Rodrigo Pena, who is a researcher at the Pena Lab at FAU, and Dr. Juan Lopez, who is also at the Pena Lab at FAU. And then the project lead at Florida State University is Sebas, and he is the student who has been leading this grant effort, and he reached out to me and was wondering if we also wanted to do it here at FIU. So I'm here leading the operations at FIU. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Um, I'm sure you are all in the group chat, but if not, also shoot me an email. And then we do have some other leadership positions open. Um, but those applications for those are closing very soon. We hope to announce the other leadership positions at FIU by the end of this week. If you haven't already, all of you have probably filled out this form. It was the Microsoft form that asked a little bit about your background info with coding and research and all of that. So if you have not filled it out, please do so. This also gives me your contact info so I can send you things if needed. And now on to our main activity today, which is the baseline test. So you should have all received an email just a few minutes ago from me. And I sent you a specific version of the test. And with this, we hope to assess your knowledge with coding, with neuroscience, and then computational neuroscience, and the Python packages of Neuron and Brian 2, and also some open science principles. This lets us know how we should tailor our workshops for the future, and as well as measuring your growth throughout the program too. So again, we know that this is an introductory course, so I'm not expecting stellar results on this baseline test. Um, if anyone does score high, I will be very surprised. Um, just because we are all starting together, and we want to help people learn to code. So for this baseline test, you're going to have 32 graded multiple choice questions, and then you'll have a short survey of 20 questions. Um, and you'll have 60 minutes total to complete it. So that includes the 32 questions and the 20 questions. So it'll be moving pretty fast, um, but it's all multiple choice. If you have not received the test, please shoot me a direct message on Zoom and also include your email, a good email to send the test to. And if you could take the test now, that would be great. But I just need you to finish the test by the end of the week if you can. So February 22nd, if you could finish the test by then. If you have a busy week and a busy weekend and you're not able to finish it during that time frame, please just shoot me a direct message, and we will work something out. For those of you who haven't received the test, I'll send it to you shortly. I'm going to cover a couple more things. Sorry, missed a slide. Let me update this. Okay, so what will the structure of the program look like going forward? So for FIU students, we have our spring break this next week, so we will not be having any events during this week. But after spring break, so that first week of March, we will have two workshops via Zoom. I will be sending out a when to meet to see what two times during that week will be the best time to meet for everyone. If you're unable to meet during those times or any times going forward, um, you will be able to watch the recording of the meeting, and then I'll have like a short quiz over the recording to make sure you watched it, and that'll count for your attendance. These two workshops that will be going for this week will be about how to install GitHub and get that set up for everybody. And then our next workshop will be doing a deep dive into the paper so everyone is familiar with what we are replicating. And then going forward, our workshops will be about Python fundamentals, and then we will have collaborative sessions to help code. Um, and the topics of those workshops will also be dependent on the results we see from this baseline test. But we hope to have weekly workshops at least once a week. And again, if you can attend, you can always watch the recording. And that is the outline of the course. We hope to finish the project by May so that we can present our results. So that is a timeline of everything. If you have any questions about that, you can let me know, but I'll be making a calendar so that everyone is clear on the upcoming schedule. This is for attendance today. So this just lets me know who um, was here today and who was able to attend during this meeting. And again, we will be using attendance to um, help determine who gets the three cash awards at the end of this program as well. So if you could fill out this Google form, that would be perfect. And to clarify for the baseline test, the 60 minutes is for the 32 multiple choice questions and for the 22 survey questions. I'm going to start sending the exams to those of you who did not get them. But if you don't have any other questions and you have access to the exam, please make sure to take it by February 22nd if you can. And other than that, if you don't have any other questions for me, you're free to go. Have a great day, and I look forward to getting to know everyone throughout the program. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank
I
you,
actually have a
Ethan. Bye.
question.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So when we're gonna begin coding, and I know in workshops we're probably gonna work in groups, I'm assuming. Is there like independent work throughout the projects, or how does that like work with the code and stuff?
For the coding, um, we will be splitting up into groups of about 4 or 5 if I can with the number of people participating. And in these groups, it'll be a mix of people who are more comfortable with coding and, maybe those who are more comfortable with the neuroscience aspect of it. And for the coding, the you'll have weekly or bi-weekly deliverables to make sure that we're continuing to make progress. So there will be an independent part of it in making sure you and your team are making progress. How much time that will be independent is based on your coding abilities and your teamwork. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you.
Thanks
All
for
right.
everything.
Thank you. Have a good one.